What is good, family? Today I wanted to show you these AI generated Facebook ads because they're literally making me thousands of dollars. And I know for a fact that AI can make better ads than I can, and at a way quicker time for less effort. So you can see here I have two campaigns running. This was my original campaign, the Golden Shield, and these were the duplicate ads. So I had about 3 to 5 winning ads. So I took those, made iterations based off of them, and then posted those as well. I'm running an ad budget about $70 a day so far. I've been running for about, tomorrow will be 2 weeks that I've been running ads now, and you can see in total here I'm about 19 leads on this second ad set and 39 leads. So what's that? 58 leads at a cost per lead at $8.50 and $14.35. So average lead cost with these is about $11.45 per lead. Now these are text verified leads as well. So when they fill out the Facebook form, they have to submit a text code on the form page to verify their phone number as well. So $12 mortgage protection life insurance Facebook leads that are text verified as well. So far I've spent about $559, $161. So I spent about $720 on this campaign so far. This includes through the weekend too. I was not working Saturday, Sunday. I was calling for a little bit Saturday morning, but so far off this, I've generated 2 sales, like I said, before the weekend. So today's Monday at 5 p.m. I got to dial this morning, didn't get to hit in too hard, but I've, like I said, generated 2 sales so far for a total AP of $3,128. So that alone would be a 3-time return on ad spend. I think when I got the 3 sales, I was at about 400 in ad spend, 400 to 500. So both of these sales that I got have been gotten off these ChatGPT ads that I made. Honestly, within it took a couple hours. It takes some effort. It's not an instant generation for 45, 50 ads. I have 55 ads that are currently running. Obviously I have a couple winning ads that are doing better than others. But right now I'm going to give you the step-by-step breakdown about how you can do this on your own and create your own ads for literally any industry, any product that you're trying to sell on Facebook. So as you can see on my screen here, we're in a new ChatGPT thread here. I have Pro, so I'm on ChatGPT 5. You do not need Pro. You could use any type of free subscription. But the main idea to get started with this, you want to give the AI a good description, a good overview, a good context of who your ideal target audience is. That way it can create ads that are going to hit their main pain points that are going to get them to click on the ad. It's just like any other marketing. If you show them something in their face that touches something on their heartstrings that makes them think a little deeper into it, they're going to click on it, they're going to be curious, and then they're going to eventually want to buy. So what we're going to do, dive into here for our first prompt. I want you to put in, you are a Facebook media buyer. I'm just going to run the example of the mortgage protection life insurance because that's what I'm using it for. But you could use this in whatever industry that you're working in. Just input your specific ideas in here. So you are a Facebook media buyer writing ads for mortgage protection life insurance. We are going to create ads to run on Facebook. I want you to take a deep thought about the ideal customer for mortgage protection. This could be new homeowners. So this is where you're going to want to explain the details of your target audience. So for example, I'm going to put all the things here for specifically mortgage protection. You want to give it as much detail as possible and also tell chat to expound on it on its own. Now, what you want to put at the end of your prompt is telling ChatGPT to ask you any questions that it needs to in order to gather the right information to make the correct ads for you. I gave chat a pretty in-depth explanation of the type of person that would be buying mortgage protection, a couple different of scenarios. That way it could, take a second to think about it. I told it to take a deep thought into the ideal audience, and I told it to ask me any questions. So this is going to help chat get any context that it needs. So boom, it gives a summary here of who we're really after, our target audience, and it's giving us different audience segments that we could target within these. Here's our core pain and desires. So we'll get into this in a little bit, but these are some potential buying events or life triggers. This is important for, like it says, creative angles. A couple of objections so that way we can handle them up front in the advertisements. So then you'll answer any of the questions that the chat has. It's probably based on your specific situation. That way it could get the best answer for you. So I asked it, what are 5 pain points that drive them to buy? And what emotions are they feeling that drive them to buy? That way chat knows, it's trained specifically on this persona and who we want to hit. So boom, here's the snapshot of the questions answered, and then here's the different pain points like we just talked about. So these pain points, each one of these are going to be one ad set, if that makes sense. So if one paycheck stops, we lose the house. The ad set name is going to be foreclosure risk, right? Risk of foreclosure, for example. And then inside of that ad set, you're going to have at minimum of 5 different creatives. These are different angles within that same pain point. So this is their big pain point. They don't want to lose the house to foreclosure. You're going to have 5 different photo ads that are all the same idea of losing the house to foreclosure. Now, there'll be different ideas per ad, if that makes sense, but they're all under the same umbrella. And then your next ad set will be here, medical event. So this is talking about living benefits for life insurance. Obviously, whatever your niche is, it might be something different, but each one of these pain points is going to be a different ad set in Facebook. These emotions are important because this is what chat is going to integrate into the ads. This is what they're going to make them feel like. They can, set certain tones based off the lighting, based off the photo itself, the overall composition. So now we'll start with one of these pain points. All right, chat, give me 3 to 5 different variations for an ad inside of an ad set of risk of foreclosure. The idea is risk of foreclosure. Give me a angle that we can use for an ad. Because each angle inside of here really hits a different emotions. That's how you'll be able to test fast. Boom. Now chat generated us 5 different options for this exact thing. So let's do this first one, unpaid notice. So this is going to be targeting somebody who might have that bit of fear inside of them, right? So I'm going to tell chat to generate me a detailed prompt for this ad, the first one. So this is the exact same thing that you would do for your own. You would get to chat, define your target audience to chat, have chat do its own research, its own thinking on it. Have chat come up with different angles, different ad sets, the main pain points, the core pain points that are going to be the different pillars for your ads. Then you pick one to work on. Say, for example, you have 5. My current ad set that I created at first had 7 different, and I did 5 different ads for each. So that was 35 ads that I created for my first launch. I then created 20 variations off of 4 winning ads that I found from inside that first launch. So I'm currently at, I said, about 55 active ads. Say you had 5 main pillars. Take one pillar, break down 5 ads in between these, right? So now tell chat, generate a prompt. So now we have a detailed prompt for this exact ad. I'm not gonna read all this. If we need to change it, we can. I'm gonna tell chat, generate this image now, because I like to do it this way, because if chat has already the detailed prompt exactly of what the image it'll be, it's gonna come out at way higher quality than if you try to write it yourself, or you just gave it a small description as if it had up here, you see? And here we go. So chat now has generated this image. This looks pretty good, man. I mean, who pays the mortgage if you can't? That's a pretty serious question if you've seen that. Past due, that's kind of, you got the keys on the table, the family picture. Protect your family's home before it's too late. So that would be the ad creative, right? I would say that's a high quality ad. I'm not this is my first time going through all this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not like a professional marketer by any means, but this is what I've been doing, and this is what's been making me money real time. This is real life, what I'm doing. This is no gimmicks. So if it works for you, I'm glad, bro. I think it could. I have no reason. I see no reason why I couldn't. If it's working for me, why it wouldn't work for you? But you do have to actually go through and train your AI Mine already has all the ideas because I've done this before with it. If you want to get into a deeper thing, what you could do is really go through all those prompts and have ChatGPT. I want you to copy everything that chat is talking about. So once it gives you those detailed descriptions of who your avatar is, your ideal client, you put that into a Google Doc, you create a new ChatGPT. You can look up how to create a custom GPT. When you're in the settings of the custom GPT, you can take these Google Docs, one for the avatar, one for their core pains, the different pillars that we're going to go with, and you're going to upload these into the knowledge base of the custom GPT. Now this GPT, its foundation for the LLM is going to be off of this, right? So it has your avatar in mind the whole entire time. So you don't have to go through this training process, but you have to do the work in the front end to generate the images, right? That would be a long-term play. If you're just doing this, a couple times and you just need a couple ads, I would say this is the easier route. But long-term, if you're going to be on here every single week, I would say create a custom GPT with all these detailed inputs to get the best results. So now what we're going to do is tell chat, because what we need now is the ad bodies, the ad copy, and the headlines that are going to be next to the click button. So we're going to say, chat, I want you to generate me 5 different ad copy bodies that are going to go above the ad on Facebook, the full body text. I want it to be emotional to drive the text. I want it to be high quality. I want it to be easy to read at a 5th or 6th grade level, but still, like I said, very emotional that is going to get the click. And then I need you to generate me 5 headlines as well. This is what's going to be under the ad that we're going to test. That's going to be next to the button for them to click. We're doing 5 and 5 because if you didn't know, on Facebook, you can test 5 different ad bodies and 5 different headlines for each ad creative that you post. And boom, here's 5 high quality ad copy variations. If your paycheck stops next month, would your family still have a home? That's a scroll stopping hook. Most people don't realize how fast banks move on when payments stop. A single illness or accident can change everything. Boom. And then scroll down, 5 of them. Copy, paste into Facebook. Scroll down, headline variations, 5 of them. Copy, paste into Facebook. Facebook's going to do the hard work for you. People are spending billions of dollars on the meta ads. So you really don't have to try that hard, bro. If you have a high quality photo with some good ad text, with some good headlines, and you put hella of them, Facebook's going to find at least one that works, you know what I mean? And then you can just scale it up from there. So I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to show you how to upload these ads and post them onto Facebook. I think you should figure out how to do that on your own. I mean, it's like I'm just showing you how to make the ads. I hope this was valuable, though. I took some time and put some thought and effort into this. What I want to keep doing is creating value for you guys to learn and to grow as I'm learning and growing. I hope this works out for you. Like I said, it's been working for me. I'm going to continue to scale this. As I get paid out from these deals, I'm going to reinvest these to up the ad budget to see how many ads I can get. I've already had a couple people hitting me up to get on the lead system themselves. They want to buy the leads. I got Deshaun, my boy Deshaun. He's going to hop on them too. Next step for me, I'm going to keep making my static creatives, of course, but I want to start doing video ads as well. I think video ads, video creatives are where the market is at right now. I think it's also good to do exactly what everybody else. If everybody's doing one thing, you want to do the opposite, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all saturated. But I think video ads are high quality and they do have a longer longevity as far as marketing goes. So I'm excited to dive into that. When I get that started, when I get some results from that, I will post a video. I will post an update video on how my ads are doing, how they're going to continue doing in the long term. Be every month, every couple weeks, I'll post an update video. I got to give you guys a funnel breakdown still, but this is what has been going on, basically. I hope you guys got some value from this. I want you to drop a comment with any questions you have, just anything at all you guys want to talk about. Like I said, this is a community where we're all here together, growing and building and learning, and I want to keep it that way. I want to build it the right way and build it together. So like I said, I hope this video was valuable, and let me know if you guys get some positive results from implementing this. That's the most important thing. You can watch videos all day, but if you don't implement it, then nothing matters. All right, I love you guys though. All right, peace.